The Poetry of Second Chances. Part 2. 1 year and a glass of wine. After all the heartbreak, the failed marriages, and years of holding themselves together with half-meant smiles, they found each other. Neither of them had been looking. Maybe that's why it felt so right when it happened. It started with an online message. Nothing grand. Just a, "You seem like someone I could talk to." And talk they did. For hours. For nights. Over coffee, laughter, shared playlists, childhood memories, and the quiet confessions of people who'd lived through life's messy chapters. 3 weeks later, they met at a cozy little cafe. It was drizzling outside. Inside, a bottle of red wine glistened between them, their glasses half full and hearts gradually opening. They spoke about everything: their exes, the pain, the rebuilding, the fear of intimacy, and the strange hope that maybe, just maybe, love could still happen in your 30s. As the cafe dimmed for the evening, they walked to his car. It was supposed to be goodbye, just a thank you kiss. But the kiss lingered. Then another. Then a quiet moan in the backseat. Then his voice. "My place isn't empty. I live with a roommate, but my room's private. Is that okay?" She hesitated, not because she didn't want to, but because it had been so long since anyone had touched her, not just her body, but her soul. And now, under soft streetlights, a little drunk, and completely overtaken by the warmth in his eyes and the carved lines of his chest, she said yes. When they reached his apartment, she gave a brief nod to his flatmate, then followed him in silence. What followed was not just sex. It was something that undid her. The way he undressed her like she was art. The way his hands were rough, but his eyes so gentle. The way she cried not from sadness, but from relief. It had been years since her body felt so seen, so wanted. That night turned into morning. Then morning into another day. 2 whole days of passion, lazy breakfasts, soul talks, long showers, and laughter that felt like therapy. They were both in their early 30s, both standing at a strange intersection in life's still building careers, still searching for who they really were outside the ruins of old relationships. Then came opportunity. She had a job interview in another city. He casually said, "That's where my daughter lives. Let's go together." And so they did. On the train, he offered wine from the bar. They shared a few glasses, giggled over passing countryside views. And then she stopped. "I've got an interview. I need to sleep." She kissed him goodnight and went back to their cabin. But when she woke, he still hadn't returned. Just minutes before the train reached the station, the door slammed open. 2 security guards dragged him in drunk beyond comprehension. Her heart sank. This wasn't the man from 2 nights ago. This was someone else. A red flag. A warning. Still, she helped him into a taxi, took him to the apartment they'd rented, and left him to sleep it off while she went to her interview. To her surprise, she got the job. When she returned, he was cleaned up and ready, his daughter in town, smiling. "I've never introduced anyone to her before," he said. "I trust you." They met in the park. His daughter was a little spark of joy, full of questions and boundless energy. "Do you have your own babies?" she asked. The woman paused. "No, not yet." "Why didn't you bring them to play with me?" She smiled, unsure how to respond. "Maybe one day, sweetheart." That day ended with warm laughter, a cozy dinner, and her heart torn between hope and caution. Then, silence. A few calls. A couple texts. And then he vanished. 1 year passed. She built a new life in that city. The job grew into a career. Her confidence returned. She even met someone stable, kind, present. Then the phone rang. It was him. "I'm sorry. I'm here now. Can we talk?" She stared at her reflection in the mirror, thinking of everything: the wine, the kisses, the passion, the child, the vanishing act. And she answered firmly, "Listen, I have a boyfriend here in my apartment. I'm glad you came to the city, really. But I'm busy now with my life, my work, my peace. I wish you well, but I've moved on." There was silence on the line. He didn't fight. Maybe he knew this was coming. Maybe deep down, he wanted her to say it. She hung up, exhaled, and smiled. She hadn't just moved on from him. She had moved into herself,